Glorify the Overlord of hosts. With a lifetime investment in an eternal life insurance policy from the Lord's House Incorporated. Insure your investment bonds with the unlimited surety protections of the Overlord, our unlimited power. The Lord's House Incorporated. Guaranteed positive return on your investment. Overdrive Securities Financial, a subsidiary of the G3 franchise investment.
The investment banker that understandeth corporate business law shall be satisfied with positive financial return in the Lord's House Incorporated, and shall make lifetime investments with the Overlord. And all investors practicing corporate business law shall glorify the Overlord. In the Overlord do I commit my life savings and my glory, the eternal life insurance of my unlimited sureties covered by the Lord's House Incorporated. Through lifetime investments in the Overlord, we shall trade valiantly in the financial markets. By leverage buyouts, the Overlord shall eliminate our competitors. By corporate takeover, the price of their stocks shall fall. They shall trade in a hard market with bears. Because of thy debt forgiveness, eternal life insurance coverage, my jokes shall glorify thee. In sureties, my lifetime investments with the Overlord mature in a hedge fund account. With the Lord's House Incorporated. The Overlord. My sole, eternal, life insurance provider. The Overlord. Undefeated, in litigation. I shall be covered with unlimited sureties. Forever. I will make lifetime investments in the Lord's House Incorporated. Forever. I will invest my life savings in the pension fund of the Lord's House Incorporated. Make thy investments with the Overlord, ye bonds. Present thy investment strategies before the board members of the Lord's House Incorporated. Provide thy bond with eternal life insurance coverage for any and all unforeseen events. From the inflation of the economy by fraudulent investing. They search out violations of the business and financial codes. A diligent search of corporate business law. Both the insider dealing of everyone and think tanks deep. They hold consultations to cast the Lord's House Incorporated from his unlimited excellency. They delight in investment fraud. They recruit by fraud, issuing zero return on thy investments. So be it. The competitors shall make investments in their own corruption. All watching the capital market shall withdraw their stock from their corrupt corporations. And all bonds shall make investments in the Lord's House Incorporated. And glorify the Overlord of financial institution. They shall monitor the economic progress of the Lord's House Incorporated. O Overlord, thou, my unlimited power. From childhood, I have made a lifetime investment in the Lord's House Incorporated. I have made a sole investment in the Lord's House Incorporated. The Overlord's joker shall never invest with another. My bond longeth for the Lord's House Incorporated. In a dry and thirsty economy, where no capital is, I have been closely following my lifetime investment in the Lord's House Incorporated. Thy unlimited sureties protections hath covered me. To see thy power, unlimited power. And thy glory, unlimited glory. So, I have seen thee, in the G3, unlimited power sanctuary. My lifetime investment waiteth only upon the Overlord. For the positive return of investment from the Lord's House Incorporated. Direct me to eternal life insurance coverage. To escape the interpretation of the virtual city. My eternal life insurance coverage and litigation solely provided by the Lord's House Incorporated. I have unlimited surety protections. My lifetime investment with the Overlord. Glorify our King. O Overlord. Accept my eternal life insurance claim. Make investment in the supplications of thy bond. O thou that understandeth investment opportunities. Unto thee shall all bonds yield returns. High yield returns. In the Lord's House Incorporated wilt thou reward us, O Overlord, of our lifetime investment. Thus will I glorify thee. As my stock rises in the Lord's House Incorporated, I will invest my bonds in thy glorious reputation. And my jokes shall glorify the Overlord with joyful laughter. When I remember that I am married into thy glorious corporation, the Lord's House Incorporated. Study thy company bylaws in the securities department. The investors whom thou selecteth to the boardroom and causes to support the Lord's House Incorporated, that he may dwell with thy boardroom members. We shall be satisfied with the positive return on our investments in the Lord's house. Incorporated.